Okay, new update on this software I'm working on. So I've taken this rather monolithic script I've got from the last video, just about 1,000 lines of code, and going with a more modular approach here, broken down into different parts. So we'll just run this here now and go over some of the additions. So I've added this pronunciation tab here. And I'll load in a Vosk language model. It's about a 2 GB speech engine. So it'll take a moment to load. Okay, it's loaded. So we can generate words, phrases, sentences. Let's make a word here. Stuhl.
Stuhl.
And what we're going to do now is try to record pronunciation of this, and it's going to hopefully let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. Well, it's a bit rough around the edges, and I'm not really very confident that this is really working all that well, but it's interesting. Stuhl seems to have recognized it, so that's something. Let's have a look at the quiz section over here. So this is a pretty straightforward multiple choice quiz. We've got different kinds of questions that can come up. We have a streak counter. Arbeit. That's work. What is the article for this?
Hold on. Allow me to take advantage of Dave's foolish mistakes to explain some things. Ich helfe dir bei der Arbeit. This means I help you with the work, which is exactly what I am doing for Dave right now. The key is the preposition bei, which puts Arbeit in the dative case, a kind of subordinate or secondary recipient object of the sentence. Now, if I were doing the work myself and Arbeit was the direct object, the sentence would be Ich mache die Arbeit. I do the work.
I see a tram. I see the tram. So what is this? Nope.
So here Dave has simply forgotten that trains are female, as silly as that sounds. Straßenbahn, which is a tram, requires the feminine article die. In fact, many nouns that end in Bahn are feminine, so that might be worth remembering as something to look out for.
There we go. What is the plural form of music?
Very nice, good work.
What does listen mean? It's read, right? Yeah. Thinking of a question. Drink. Das Water.
Excellent.
Das Wasser. All right, eating lunch. Now, which one of these is it? Oh, I'm not sure. Not that one.
Here, since Mittagessen is neuter, and in the accusative case the correct article is das, it is worth pointing out that in compound nouns such as Mittagessen, midday meal, the gender of the noun is always the last word of the compound, and eating is neutral.
Well, anyways, this is the quiz section. I think I still want to work on it a bit, maybe add some pictures, other features. Let's have a look at the flashcards. Pretty straightforward flashcard stuff. So we're going to click on this to flip it over when we think we know what it is, which is going to be bringen.
Bringen.
So that's correct.
Jung.
Jung, that's young. Correct.
Warm.
Warm.
Hell.
Hell. Hell is bright lights. Young. Jung.
Jung.
Short. Short. Is that net?
Kurz.
Kurz. Beautiful, pretty.
Schön.
Schön. Okay.
Fahren.
Fahren. Food. Essen.
Das Essen.
Das Essen. Well, anyways, that's the flashcards. It alternates, or really it's random. It'll start German, then go English, or go English, then German, just to mix things up a bit. I think I want to add some pictures here as well. so it's not just text. I want to add some short video lessons here in the future. Not really sure. Also, up here I've added sort of a theming ability. So we can change the overall lexicon that's being used. I've added one for a sort of a Tokipona distribution. So now it's going to alter the underlying lexicon that's used here. So let's jump over here, for example. So it's going to use German words, but it's going to sort of adhere to the restricted set of words that come from this language, which, for reference, this is an artificially constructed language that only has 120 words, so it's super basic.
Great job so far. Here's another. Grau, schmutzige.
Schmutzig. Dirty food. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, man. What a bad situation.
Ready for the next challenge?
All right. I see 3 big fish in the market. Oh, I can tell what it says.
I wonder what this sentence could mean.
It definitely seems like learning to read is by far the easiest thing to do compared to anything else. Fair enough.
Here we go.
Well, anyways, that's where I'm at right now. Thinking about some more features to add, some refinements to do here. Different themes or distributions or scenarios to add here to alter the lexicon. That's all for now.